Guys, welcome back to the video. Today I have a speed build and we're going with a mid-century modern kind of look, I think. Not too sure about the different styles of houses. I just know that I really like this. I've been seeing this a lot on my Pinterest recently, and I took inspiration because obviously with the new update from the Sims base game, we got the glass walls, and I think this house was dying for the glass walls, and I really wanted to experiment with it, so I was really excited to do that. Yeah, so I'm in Newcrest and I'm in Cookout Lookout, so I think it's a 30 by 20, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I really enjoyed building this house and I really liked the look of it. I do have a couple layout issues in it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, I really think that this house came out really well. I definitely think it's allowing me to figure out more of what I do like to build and what I don't really like to build. I've noticed that I tend to stray away kind of from country cottages and more um farmhousey kind of homes, but I definitely want to try. I know that I did try one and it will be coming soon, but I'm a little bit skeptical of that one. So I don't know how everyone's gonna feel about it. I don't know if it actually came out well. I think it it's cute. It definitely is a cute home, but I don't know if it's for everyone. Yeah. So I took all of the landscaping, and I'm basically, when I do landscaping, I essentially just copy like the exact same landscaping around the house. I call it chaotic, or call it chaotic landscaping. I just throw what I think is gonna look nice and just hope for the best, honestly. Yeah, so what you can see is now the fact that we are going with black. And yes, I'm going with black and brown again because that is currently my latest obsession when it comes to mid-century modern style homes. Yeah, I really like it. I think it really works well with the homes that have a lot of glass to bring in that dark, like kind of mysterious look, I think. I don't know. I think it really looks good. I do bring in some warmth kind of there with the like lighter browns, but as we can see, we do have the big glass windows now. Well, it's the walls, but it's windows. Yeah, and then I do bring in the dark brown throughout and just add windows where I see they're needed. And then I realized that because I built this on a platform, I didn't build it on the ground and then lift it, like didn't raise it at all. So it's on a platform, the entire build. And then I realized when I got inside that everything looked a bit odd. You'll see now because I'm trying to place down the door and it didn't like sit right at all. So I had to put down all of the rooms, just like the one level, but it was kind of annoying. And yeah, I definitely think this is one of my better attempts at these builds. It is a very relatively smaller build, actually. It could technically be a two-bedroom, but I made it a one-bedroom, two baths, like one's a bathroom, one's an ensuite, and then the other one I've turned into an office. So I was thinking in my head, I always kind of make stories about who I think would live here. And I took it as like a either a creative couple or a single person. So either or would work really well in this house. But I mean, you could change it to a family of three, maybe even four if you wanted to squeeze two kids into a room. Not too sure. You can have bunk beds, I guess. Yeah, I definitely saw like I was gonna say a different word. I was gonna say MILFs or DILFs. No, dinks. I definitely saw like dinks living here. Just because of how like it kind of feels like luxurious to me for some reason. Um, I don't know, I just pictured like adults living here, like just adults. And like they have like lots of pool parties and they have people over. They're kind of like the life of the party kind of people. And then I did add like a pool, but I feel like this pool is just for like floating in. You can't really do like laps. I mean, you could kind of. But yeah, so you'll see why I did what I did. I kind of built it without thinking about what I was going to do in the back. I don't know, I've just seen a lot of inspiration on TikTok recently about like people's backyards and how they create them. So I wanted to attempt to do something different with my backyards because I normally have like a swing set or a barbecue or something, just like very basic backyards. So I wanted to try do something different, something more modern than what I normally do. Um, but I definitely think that I needed some form of like garden-ish area. This honestly was the bane of my existence. This figuring this out because it kept clipping and it kept lowering and like being in the wrong spot. And oh, honestly, it took so much of my energy to figure this out. And I was like, oh, let me just raise it because we can do that. Yeah, I found a new obsession with using those I think they're low-lying palms, whatever they're called. My favorite, absolute favorite plant as of right now. And I just love it how it looks. I think it looks so, I don't know, it's just so pretty. Um, and then with this house, I really wanted to have a fireplace because from the outside there's a fireplace. So inside, for me, there needed to be a fireplace. But this house's layout gave me so many problems, and I got so frustrated that honestly, I was like, I don't even know what to do anymore. Like, you'll see, I was doing this layout, and I was like, no, it's not working. There's not enough space for literally anything else in this house. Like, there was no space for a lounge, there was no space for a dining room. It was literally just kitchen and fireplace, and I didn't know what to do. So then I decided to try and merge the kitchen and the dining room. But then this space didn't make any sense to me either. Like, also I was trying to find the matching like the matching single seat for that one, and that took forever. Like you'll see, it feels very like squished, and like it doesn't work like at all. Like it didn't work at all for me. And then like I didn't know what to do in that corner, and then I decided to just change it completely. I was like, no, that's not working. So I tried to flip it and be like, that still doesn't work. And then I wanted to put a dining room there, which I loved. I really liked that. And then put like a little island there. So then we could maybe have a little lounge. But then I realized I just needed to make it a little bit bigger. I just needed a bit more space. And like it still looked fine because there was enough space on the side of the property to just push it out. But yeah, it was honestly a nightmare and a half trying to figure this out. But in the end, it worked. I really like these couches. I know they don't go together, but they both are black. They both have wood, I think. Yeah, the legs of the like long three-seaters wood. So, and they're both in the dark color. So I really think that worked together. And then I really like this like table, like dining room. I don't know if people would use it because I personally think that this would be like I think this would be like where the parties are at. Like it would be like a fun house to be at. So I don't know. I thought it would be a really good spot to have a dining room table, and also like it's such an open flow of a house that it really could work. Like anything could work. If you have like people in the dining room, people in the lounge, people outside, because it's like there will be like an outside space. I really think that there was so much space and so many places for people to be that it actually felt so cohesive, and like it could be such a nice place for gatherings. So yeah, I did that. And then you'll see this becomes an office space. I wanted to try and fit two for people. In my head, these people work from home, but anyway. So yeah, like if they worked from home, this would be their space. And then I decided they needed to have some form of pet or something. So I added some little pet accessories, like a little pet bowl. I also added a bin because, with this new update, Sims actually have to clean up after themselves. So unfortunately, they had to get a bin, but it's one that makes them money. So I don't think they're going to be complaining that they have to make themselves some money. Um, and then this is the like on not ensuite, like the secondary bathroom. So it could work for just like a sim by themselves, like for like if they have a guest, I should say. Don't know where they're going to be sleeping, probably the couch, but um, yeah, or it could work if you change the office into a spare room or into a child's room. I don't know. I really just felt like this house didn't feel like they would have kids. Like it didn't give any vibes that they would have children in this house. But I mean, they could. And then I decided to do that in the bathroom. So there was the shower and the bathtub. And then I had to go around and do so many things that involve the sleek bathroom kit because that is my favorite kit. But unfortunately, Sims did not put things in the correct place. I have to go sort by kits and then go to the bathroom kit, which I mean makes no sense. And then, so we're coming to the outside, which is low-key my favorite part of this house. Um, I say like this whole house is like my favorite, but I really like the outside. I really think it's like an entertainer's house when it comes to like the backyard. So you'll see, I didn't know if I wanted to put like a little sand area by the pool. I don't know. I really was so confused. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was very lost with what I wanted to do. And then I tried to put in an air conditioning unit, which I don't know. I was just trying to figure out what I was doing. And then I saw the hot tub and I was like, no, okay, they definitely need this now. So then I found one in the colorway, and yeah, I'm very happy with how this turned out, and I hope you are happy too. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments down below, and I'll be back tomorrow with a new video, probably my 100 baby challenge. If you're not watching that, make sure to catch up. I will link the playlist in the caption down below. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.